Now, a lot of people see that and go, now that is a ridiculous, stupid story. Are you some sort of a prick? To which I would reply, yes, definitely, but that's not important right now. As ridiculous as the notion may sound, is it any more ridiculous than the idea that the whole thing was started by some dude tucking into a bat kebab? Like, we've all had a roadkill doner, but the whole world didn't fuck itself as you spilt sauce down your shirt at 3 AM. And I suppose you also think AIDS was started by some dude bumming a monkey. I swear the people who create these viruses just create these stories as well to take the piss. That bit's important. Created, because it was created. Which brings me to Epstein. This guy was a self-styled scientific philanthropist. He literally dropped millions into scientific causes. You know, when you give someone millions, they kind of owe you a favour, like creating a lethal virus from scratch. You know, this was a guy with zero humility. He was no stranger to bragging about his achievements, but on this subject, he gets a little shy. You know, this is a guy who said, I'm no more than a hobbyist in science. The only reason an arrogant fucker like that would make such a claim is if he had something to hide. You know, like a big fat global revenge virus. So we've established he had the connections and resources to pull off such a stunt. Now all we need is a motive. Well, as a uniformly detested serial sex offender, abuser and paedophile about to be sentenced to thousands of years in prison, it's safe to say Jeffy boy had more of an axe to grind with the world than the rest of us. Also, it gave him a powerful bargaining chip on his first arrest. Let me off scot-free or I'll release a virus killing millions. Turns out rich countries have nukes, rich pedos have lurgies. Do you want to be in my gang? No way! So I've said brother a lot now, so what I need at this point is hard evidence. Now obviously I don't quite have that, so what I have instead is a kind of knowledge Viagra. In 2015, Epstein heads to Israel where he becomes involved in a shadowy research project headed up by former bosses of the Israeli Defense Forces and the IDF Cyber Unit 8200. These guys are experts in all kinds of advanced warfare, including germ warfare. In fact, while he was out there, he considered staying to avoid charges he faced back home, but suddenly he became confident enough in another plan to go back anyway. I'll let you make your own minds up as to what that might be. Don't judge me! Finally, for you cynics out there who are still not convinced, this is a virus that kills adults, but largely leaves young kids alone. Only a paedophile who faked his own death, escaped prison, and had access to a cure will come up with something like that.
If you like that, follow me on YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I like it.